All right, so I debated on whether or not to make this video. I know there are probably going to be people that disagree. I personally don't care. I'm putting out my thoughts. If you guys disagree, that's totally fine. But I wanted to talk about it because, when we're talking about SoFi Stadium, we're talking about a friendly, kid-friendly atmosphere. Big reason why it's Rams and Chargers, not Rams and Raiders, because there was a concern that the Raiders fans, not saying all fans, but the more violent Raiders fans, the black hole Raiders fans, would bring in a non-kid friendly atmosphere. I still think a non-kid friendly atmosphere is going to be at stadiums. There's no place for it. They do get booted, but it's still at stadiums. You still see it. Drunk people slurring words, fighting, saying a bunch of derogatory terms, even so much so, even taking off a kid's hat they don't like, who they're rooting for. I mean, we've seen it all, but I guess we haven't, because this so-called rapper Blueface, who, I mean, he's got 1 million followers on Twitter. He's big, I guess. I mean, it's not hard to be big in the rap game, I guess, nowadays. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, he turned his area at SoFi Stadium, he had like this suite, into this strip club, makeshift strip club. Now, if you want to go to a strip club, I'm not saying that it should be illegal or anything like that, but at SoFi Stadium, like, you have parents bringing their kids there. I hated this. And then when this came up on, like, I was tagged in this all over Twitter. I love how people just kept tagging me because I'm the Rams guy. So, oh, it's happening at SoFi, so Jake wants to see it. I don't want to see this dude anywhere. The reason I made this video is because, he brought it upon himself to call out Kelly Stafford and clap back at Kelly Stafford for bringing it up on her podcast, which, by the way, it is a thing at the show. Her podcast isn't a football show. It is a kind of everything show. It's the morning after. And, she basically says that there were a lot of butts. Like, that's what she says. I mean, that's what the strip club thing was. Obviously, she brought up a little concern for it because, that's technically not what a football stadium is for. Now he calls her out and calls her a Karen. Now, here's my thing. Okay. He says, Karen on here, shake my head. I paid for the suite. If I wanted you in the suite, Kelly, I could have paid for that as well, as your nephews and daughters have seen worse on Instagram. If they are already on there, welcome to LA. Not the right way to handle it. But then again, go look up Blueface arrest records. He hasn't handled a lot of things the right way. Anyway, so Kelly Stafford, she'll talk about some things, and I may disagree with how loud she'll get about certain things, but I like her genuinely. She's got 4 little girls, okay, and he's calling a mother of 4 little girls who, her husband is the starting quarterback for the LA Rams, Matthew Stafford, a Karen for speaking out against it. Well, I don't have kids, but I'm going to speak out against it because the sexual themes and desensitizing children to it, I'm not down with. I'm not okay with. And this shit can't fly. SoFi needs to step up and ban Blueface from SoFi Stadium. And if they paid him, then they need to stop paying him because this trash doesn't belong in there. It doesn't. And if you want to call me a Karen, you want to say I'm out of touch and whatever, I don't really care. I do not care. Well, Jake, you don't live in LA? I do not care. That trash has no place in an NFL stadium. So let me ask you this. People get drunk, by the way, at Disney World. Do you think that shit should fly at Disney World? No. These are all ages events. That shit should not be there. It should not exist. It shouldn't be around there. That shouldn't be. I don't like that. I really don't. And I don't like how there was nothing done about it. But then he goes on beforehand. They should be happy I came and raised the hype for the Rams game. There was no Rams fans there. How the Steelers get more people to come out to a away game than the home team. So now he calls out Rams fans. Now, I mean, to be fair, I would like to see better attendance from Rams fans, but I understand we've already had this discussion. Then he says, Matt, get your wife, bro, before I get disrespectful. What does he mean by that? I mean, just look up his Vegas incident. Just say he has robbery and gun charges and all. I don't know what disrespectful means. Is he threatening her? Like, what does this mean? And then, because I could talk about how y'all lost the game and what Matt could have done better as a quarterback, that's what his wife needs to be talking about. My antics ain't lose us the game. Well, no shit. But here's the problem. And I understand people are going to have an issue with me bringing it up because it's like, why are you giving this guy attention? He's already got 1 million followers. He's already got his attention. I'm calling it out. I'm hoping, you know, by me being one of the bigger Rams YouTubers out there and me knowing that bigger people in the organization do watch my videos, I'm hoping that someone can speak up and get this shit banned. Because this isn't, there's no place for this. And the way he acts, there's no remorse. I don't like it. I really don't. You guys know me. I don't talk TMZ on here. I don't bring up crap like this. But to me, the fact that he's going to show up the next game, he's going to show up the next game after that. And he's basically saying that, you know, he's the man in LA. And of course, you know, here was another tweet. Somebody tell Matthew Stafford wife, I've been in LA longer than her. And Matt, I run this program. Y'all just here to work and make a living. When y'all retire and go back to your nice life, I'll still be here in LA at the Rams games. I don't care how you feel about it. I did not get kicked out. No game. Stayed the entire time. Ain't nobody tell me none. Look, I love Rams fans. And if he's a Rams fan, this kind of sucks. Because I want to like you. But again, there's no remorse. There's no, like, the fact he doesn't even realize how that should be considered wrong. The fact he doesn't realize that, I mean, you know, it's just this lack of accountability at this day and age. You know, people just assume things. Like I said, I think it's an issue. And I'm bringing it to the attention. If people have an issue with it, fine. This is my channel. It's called Jake Ellenbogen Channel. For the most part, this is Rams related. I mean, it's not Rams team related. Although he did mention the starting quarterback multiple times. He did mention starting quarterback's wife, called her a Karen. And apparently he might have even threatened her. So I don't know. I just think that there's no way this should stand. I don't know why it does stand. And, you know, I saw, okay, it was part of his proposal for his girlfriend. Just do that. Why make it a strip club? Go to a strip club and do that. There's a reason why kids aren't allowed in there. To do that at a game, like, I mean, this is like crazy dystopian culture if people think that's okay. I don't know how I even have to say it. It should be obvious. But that's my thoughts. I just think in a world, you know, in 2023 where, you know, this sexualization is just so, it's basically just desensitized on kids. It's disgusting. And I think we should call it out because I think we should still be able to protect kids from, you know, still having their youths and not being exposed to this trash. A hardworking dad or a hardworking mom should be able to bring their kid to a Rams game. How expensive those tickets are, should be able to bring their kids to a Rams game without seeing that crap. Now, again, if you want to say, well, they see drunk people talk, they see drunk people talking shit and they see drunk people throwing hands and things like that. Yeah, but that's not pre-planned. That just happens over the course of the game as they get more drunk. And those people get banned, by the way. When they get into fights, when they get arrested, they get banned. Why is this any different? If you did this anywhere, you'd get kicked out. But apparently at SoFi Stadium, you can do it. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like that this is the team I cover and they haven't done anything about it. And I love the Rams, but I don't think he should be allowed to be back in attendance. And if he's going to do anything like that again, absolutely not. So that's my thoughts, my Karen thoughts. If you disagree, let me know in the comments section. You're more than welcome to, obviously. If you do agree, let me know in the comment section. I'm curious where you guys stand on this because I brought up the tweets. I'm not going to show you the video. You know, I'm not going to give that any more air. But Yeah, just a quick video, just something on my mind. I have an outlet. I'm going to use it. I can tweet, and I already did, but I felt like not everybody, first off, that follows me on YouTube here is on Twitter. And second, I can do what I want because this channel is Jake Ellenbogen. So again, that also leads to backlash. So if I get backlash, I can't complain. I'm just saying that those are my thoughts, but appreciate you guys sticking around, watching this very non-sports, unrelated video. And I'll see you guys on the flip. Later, folks. Do you love talking about the Rams, the NFL, or just want to be a part of a community? Join my free Discord server today. We're over 800 members. We got 24/7 live chat, a level 3 boosted server, the ability to call into JE Live, playing online games with us on Kick streams, toggleable alerts for when I go live on YouTube or Kick so you don't miss a live stream, and exclusive giveaways. Click the link in the description, the comments section, or the link that comes up in the video to learn more and join today.